Hi guys, so it's been a while since I've put some vintage paper packs into my Etsy shop, so I will be putting some in this afternoon, and I thought I would go through all of the books that I'm pulling the pages from to make up the vintage paper packs. So some of these you may have seen before because some I have pulled pages from previously. So if you've been with my channel a while, you would have seen some of these books being used in journals, and some I've done kind of flip throughs for previous vintage paper packs. But I think it's almost been a year since I've put vintage papers in my Etsy shop. So anyway, I'm going to quickly go through the books to just give you an idea of what you'll get in the pack. And where I can, goodness, I should have had a page ready. Is there a loose one? Yes. Okay, wherever I can, I will keep the pages double like this. So usually music papers I don't, because typically you don't put this into your journal as is. You would normally rip it up and you know, use it in embellishments and collages and make things out of it. So yeah, probably music pages I'll put single page, but for the other books, where I can, I will leave them double paged, just because it gives you more options on how to use the page. So I'm not going to rip everything into single. Now, having said that, some books are very hard to keep as double pages because of the way they're sewn in. So a lot of the old encyclopedias, they're actually single pages that have stitching where the stitching is tied at the top or bottom. And this is an example of one. So you'll see holes along there, and that is just because it's had basically a string, something quite similar to this, a cotton string. Oops. Let me put that back. And some may be glued as well, so not stitched but glued. Some are stitched and glued. But I find typically the older the book, the easier it is to pull apart, because they mostly sewed them back then, which is great. So you will get some single pages like this, just because that's the way they're bound. But where I can, I'll leave the pages double. Okay, so let me get on with it. Now, I'm not going to say how many pages you'll get from each book, because I've pulled quite a few books out to make up the pages. I'm going to put 40 pages in each pack. So if there is a double like this, that is 2 pages. So 1, 2, just so you're clear. I just like to make it clear, because when you buy on Etsy, I do see a lot of listings in shops where they're not exactly clear, and I just want it to be very clear what everyone's getting. I like to show you exactly what you're getting. Okay, get on with it. So it'll be 40 pages in a pack, and they'll just be randomly picked out of the books that I'm going to show you. Okay. Oh, and also some of the books are thinner, so if that book runs out, I'll just replace it with another old book that you may not see today, but it'll be something similar. Okay, so I've been through, you know, I've just had an eye operation, so I can't read at the moment very well. I can read big things like this, only because I'm using my left eye. But my right eye, the one that had surgery, it's still foggy and I still can't see. So I've been through and I've put the years on everything just to go through with you. So this one is a 1923 music book. It's Beethoven. I won't show you all the pages, but just to give you an idea. Just plain music pages. Look at that. So cool. I love these. And look at the colour. Actually, for 1923, this is in pretty good nick. Got some damage along the spine, but pretty good nick. But you can see the colour. I hope you can see. It's quite dark because it's so overcast today. Okay, so there'll be pages out of that. This is a 1958 Britannia World Language Dictionary. So 1958, and you know, if you've been with my channel a while, I have a bit of an addiction. My friend James, if you're watching, hello, you know my dictionary addiction. I can't stop buying old dictionaries. If I see them, I must buy them. And that was long before I ever had an Etsy shop as well. I just love old dictionaries and atlases. They're, oh my goodness, don't start. Okay, so the good thing about these old dictionaries is that they have the little pictures, which I love. Okay, where am I? Get to them. So look, can you see? I've got you quite far down because some of the books are big. But they've got the little pictures. Look at the little acorns. So cute. So I'm just going to unplug my phone, because I'm shaking you around every time I whack the cord. Okay, so there'll be some dictionary pages. Some pages don't have pictures, like that one. But if you do get a blank page with no pictures, I'll make sure that you also get one with pictures. I will try to. I can't promise because I don't know the percentage of pages with pictures. But if I can, I'll try and put them, because I think that's what makes these old dictionaries so cute. The little pictures in them. They're just gorgeous. I could flip through these forever. Look at this. Hieroglyphics. Which I did try and teach myself years ago, but I was too dumb. I just couldn't learn it. Little horses. I love these. I especially love the ones with the little animals. Little frogs and... Oh, I must see if there's a mushroom one. I've got some mushroom journals that I'm going to put in my shop in the next couple of days. Okay, so what was that? 1958. Okay. This is one that you would have seen. Now, I've tried to pick interesting pages because you can use these in your junk journals, but I kind of feel they're more suited for collaging and making tags and pockets and embellishments, just because the color of the pages and just the graphics on them and stuff like that. So, but you do with them what you want. But I didn't put children's book pages and images and all that in there because I just like this to be just vintage papers, you know, black and white. Oh, some are colour, but if anyone wants vintage children's book pages, you can leave a comment below and I'll put together some. But anyway, this is a 1969 stamp catalogue. Well, it's published 1968. But I love these. I have pulled from this before in previous vintage paper packs. And see, these are ones that I can put in 2 pages. But anyway, basically they're all just little stamps. And I actually love that this is just in black and white. I think it just looks so much more vintagey than the coloured catalogues that they put out. Well, current nowadays catalogues are all colour, aren't they? But I think the old black and white ones are just so much better. Look how cool. Little butterfly. Ooh, mushrooms. Anyway, these are good for collaging, but also you can cut out the little stamps for little embellishments. I love these stamp catalogues. My dad's a lifelong stamp collector, and he has a lot of these, which he won't part with. But every time I find one at an op shop, I have to see if he first has that one, and if he has, I have to give it to him. If he's already got it and it's a duplicate, I'm allowed to keep it. But anyway, these are so cool. I just love them. Okay, so you'll get some pages out of that. And this has got quite a few pages in there. So I think, yeah, every pack will get one of those or two of those. Okay, what else have I got? Try to pick interesting books that you may not come across, you know, because I don't want to put just regular text pages. I mean, anyone can go pick up an old yellowed book at an op shop. They're not interesting to me. Okay, well, they are, but, you know, they're easy to come by. I want to put together some paper packs that are really interesting. This one, you would have seen this on my previous video for vintage paper packs. It's so cool. I found two of these. This is August 1944. Don't know if you can read it. An annotated bibliography of the Southwest Pacific and adjacent areas, Volume 1. This would be the most boring book to read, I'm sure. Allied Geographical section. Anyway, so it's 1944. The pages are not overly interesting, I suppose, in that there's no maps or pictures or, you know, patterns or anything. But I like using these in collages just because the pages are so yellow. And it's got a really little font. So these yellow pages, plus the paper's kind of, I don't know, it's thick, but it's got a semi-shine to it. But it doesn't feel shiny. I don't know. Anyway, I love those yellowed pages. So some of that in there. This one, I think I've put some pages in packs as well before. I couldn't find a year in here, like a printed year, the copyright year. But from digging about, I'm pretty sure it's 1950s, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Anyway, it's a children's encyclopedia. Pretty confident it's 1950s. And I'll just show you a little. Maybe I should zoom in a bit. Whoa! Sorry, I'm going to make you dizzy. I love this encyclopedia. Look at the grungy pages. See, just from the pictures, definitely 50s. Look at this. This is like a tracing paper that you can see through. All the pages have these pretty little borders. This is one that I really wish it was in good condition when I found it, because if it were in good condition, I would never pull this apart. It's just so beautiful. Anyway, it's got a mix of some glossy pages and some matte. But look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Owls. Bunny rabbits. Okay, then it's got a whole bunch of like black and white. There's some full page pictures. And there's some coloured ones. Ooh, look at that map. I have map issues. I love old maps and stuff. Okay, I'm trying to find the coloured pages. Oh, here's one. Isn't that beautiful? I love that lighthouse picture. Is that a gnome? Unicorns. Now it's going to be potluck who gets coloured pages, because there aren't many in the book. My goodness, I've put all the pages out of whack. But anyway, the pages are cool whether they're black or white or colour. But yeah, I'm just going to make up a bunch of packs, and then as you know, as an order comes in, you'll just get one at random. So okay, so that's the 50s, pretty sure. Children's Encyclopedia. Ooh, I better get on with it. I'm talking too much, aren't I? Go, go, go. Oh, this one I love. Look at this. How cool is this? Pity it's so damaged. This is... Okay, let me show you how wide the spine is. It's got like almost a 10 centimeter spine. It's crazy. Okay, the spine is completely damaged. I can see they've used book page underneath in their, you know, when they've bound it. So they put the glue and they've covered it with cloth and then book page, which is strange. I have not seen that before. But this gorgeous old book, this is exactly how I found it. Cover off, front and back, falling apart. Now, look at this. I just love this. I'm actually going to keep this cover and make a beaten up old journal out of it one day. Anyway, this is... Oh, okay. Obviously the book had it in Roman numerals. Okay. I don't know why I wrote it in, copied it down. I probably meant to work it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm probably going to get this wrong. So, M is 1,000. D is 500. C is 100. 1,500, 6, 7, 800, and 50, no, 10, 42. Oh, so this is, is that right? 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 42, yeah. So this is an 1842 book. So you can see why it's so beaten up. 1842, wow, 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 wow. Now, the only thing is the pages, they're just text. I don't know what this is about. What was it? Greek and English lexicon. Words alphabetically arranged. 4th edition. Well, how old was the 1st edition? My goodness. Okay. So 1842. That's crazy. Okay, so these pages, I thought I'd put these in, not because, I mean, look, they're just plain text, and I can't read it, but I'm pretty sure some is in Greek, since that's what it is. But look how aged the pages are. Look at all the natural aging. I just love this book. Even though it's so damaged, I kind of don't want to pull it apart. But what am I going to do with it? Keep holding on to it forever. Look at this. Mr. Mr. Holtz, eat your heart out. Look, this is awesome. Look how yellowed the pages are. I just love this book. Look, there's little bits falling off it everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to include that in it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Maybe I should have shown that one last. Okay. What else? This is another children's encyclopedia. As you can see, I have an issue with encyclopedias as well. I seem to hoard those as well. Look at that aging on the end pages. So cool. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I keep these blank pages with all those speckles. I just think they're awesome. Look at that. Okay. This one I didn't write the year. I'm too blind to read it, sorry. Oh, butterflies. Look. Okay, so this is a mix of black and white and sepia pages. Oh, some colorations. Look at this. I have a whole bunch of these type of dictionaries that I have been hoarding forever. Some music pages in there. Oh, look at those little prayers. I'll have to show you close up. Look how cute those are. The camera is probably going crazy focusing, is it? I hope not. This one, the pages are all yellowed as well. These are the sepia toned pages, the pictures. These would actually be good to cut out back with coffee dye paper to make like old postcards. Pictures of China. I'm sure this had more coloured pages. Might have been the other one. There's a few that I've pulled out to pull apart. Oh yeah, little beetles. Ah, that looks cockroachy, this guy. I don't like cockroaches. So does this guy. But the ones with like butterflies. Ooh, another butterfly page. Little butterflies and little bugs and moths and stuff like that. You can cut each little individual one out. Oh, they're really pretty. Oh, there's quite a few there. The only problem is it's double-sided, so if you were to cut them out, which one do you pick? Unless you photocopy, but I don't photocopy anything. I like to use originals. Oh, that's really pretty as well. Flowers. So again, potluck which pages you get. But I will try and balance each pack out so that, you know, everyone gets good pages, if you know what I mean. Because some pages are kind of blank. I like the old black and white pictures. These are so beautiful. I just love these sepia pictures. It just reminds me of old photographs that had that colour. Okay, get on with it. Sorry, I didn't look up the year on that one, but it's oldish. Okay, what else? This one is another one that this one is just plain text, but I picked it because if you're collaging, the colour of the pages, they're so yellowed. It's just so nice. And actually these ones are nice and thin, so they're really good for collaging. This is a 1935 Great Short Novels of the World. You can see poor little books beaten up. That was on my to read shelf, but I just never got around to reading it. Okay. This is a French-English dictionary. It's 1974, so not that old, but look at the pages. Look how yellow they are. I love this. They're so yellow. The pages are thick and matte, and they're just really good for collaging. I've collage on my brain. That's all I think about. I love sticking stuff down. Oh, I did not see those in the back. Okay, so 1974 French dictionary. This is like one of my treasures. I find it very hard to part with these. You can see it's in really bad nick. But this is a shorthand dictionary. 1955, and these are so hard to come by now. Well, I mean, I look at a lot of old books and I just never come across them. So every time I part with a page out of this, it's like you know, these pages are like gold to me. I just love them. Anyway, let me show you up close if you haven't seen shorthand before. Oh, I hope you can see. Sorry, it's so dark. I must get some more lighting. My room is really bright while I'm in here, but on camera it just looks so dark. Look at the little squiggles. I did try and teach myself shorthand years ago. I just couldn't do it. You know, because all these little squiggles just look the same to me. Like, look at this. They all look the same. Anyway, so yeah, I love these pages. Look, they're all stained and dirty. These are probably little thumbprints from them flicking the pages over the years. I just love it. I'll be really sad when this is all gone. And look how beaten up it is. Like, even the cover I love. Look at it. Okay, so a little shorthand dictionary. I'm running out of room. Oh my gosh, this is another one I love. This is also an encyclopedia. I told you I have encyclopedia issues, didn't I? Okay, this is 1935 Modern World Encyclopedia. And the pages are really yellowed. This one is actually in fairly good nick for 1935. Except there's a loose page in the middle here. So nice, beautiful yellow pages. And look at the pictures in here. The little diagrams. These are what I love. I like these better than, you know, they're like drawn instead of an actual photograph. So again, not every page has pictures or diagrams or something on them, but I'll try and give each pack a good mix. So what was that? That was 1935 encyclopedia. Oh, this one I love as well. Okay, this is 1919. Whoops. Sorry, I talk too much. Okay, so this one, I don't know how to say this. Dunks? Bog? I don't know. But I have pulled from this book before and I don't have many pages left. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is actually a 1919 book. I think it was Danish handwriting. I'm not sure. But it's by M.D. Berlitz. Now, I did look him up some time ago, and he was a linguist from the late 1800s. But these pages are absolutely beautiful. I love this book. Look at the colour. So beautiful. Like, the pages are brown. Now, yeah, I think it's Danish. My friend James and I were trying to look it up before. It's a pity this book was damaged, because it's 1919. It's just a shame. It's like the 1800s book. It's a pity it's so damaged. But anyway, since it's damaged, I'm okay to pull it apart. So book lovers, don't be hating on me. I'm a book lover as well. These ones, they do have some handwriting in pencil. Don't know if you can see. There's some handwriting in there. Can't recall if there's any more. Oh, there's some in pen as well. So some pages you get may have writing on them already. But that's okay. I actually prefer the writing on them. I think these pages especially, again, collage, they're just so unique and gorgeous, and the colouring. Now, I don't have a lot of these pages left. As you can see, the book was small to begin with. But yeah, I will try and spread them out. But depending how many packs I put in my Etsy, you may or may not get one of these. But it'll be replaced by something else. Okay, this is another one I've shown before. This is a 1970 Antiques yearbook. And these I love for the old ads. See these? These make the best ephemera. Oh, I've got pages falling out everywhere. I've obviously pulled out of this quite a bit. But the old ads are just so cool. Especially the furniture ones. Now this one, from memory, there was some water damage. So some pages were stuck together. Actually, I think I might have removed those pages. But some might have, you know, a bit of rippling down the bottom where there was some water damage. Just want to show you some of the antique pictures in there. Like the old furniture, so cool. Look at that chair. See, ads like this, they're just very old style, the font. Even the ads with no pictures, I just think they make really cool ephemera. The only thing I don't like about this book is the pages are kind of glossy. Look at that, so nice. I wish the pages were matte. There's some colour. Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, there's the pages that are stuck together at the beginning. And these blue pages at the back. I'm not sure what they are, but I probably won't include those because I'd like you to have the actual antique picture pages. Anyway, so there's the 1970 antique book. Now this one is definitely very hard for me to pass up. I've had this for quite a while and it's in pretty good nick, which it makes me not want to pull it apart, and I'm still looking at it thinking, no, don't do it. But I have too many books, I need to get rid of them. Plus, I wish whoever did this didn't put the plastic cover on. I don't think that protects them. I think it actually ruins them. Anyway, get on with it, you're saying. Okay, this is a 1943 workshop practice book, and it is so cool. Look at this. It's like a woodworking workshop. I love this book. I love anything with engineering, diagrams, and machinery. It's got these little fold outs. Like, how cool is this? I just love this book so much. I kind of don't want to pull it apart still. So these pages that fold out like that, I'm going to include those as regular pages. So you may or may not get a fold out page. But I will try to give everyone, you know, something with diagrams and that on it. It's so cool. I just love this book. And it's in such great nick. 1943. Look at it. Maybe the plastic did save it, but... I think the machinery pictures would be really good in steampunk journals as well. And these tables, definitely collage tags. Anything with numbers and tables and stuff like that always looks so good in collages. See, all of these would be awesome in steampunky style journals or men's journals. It's always hard to think of what to put in men's journals. Anyway, so that one, 1943 workshop practice. Okay, so they're all the books I'm going to pull from. If one of them runs out, I will pull from other books as well. But I will start from these. So you may not get pages out of every single book, especially something like that little thin one. Definitely not enough pages for everyone, but I'll try and replace it with something quite similar. Okay, so that's it, and they'll be available in my Etsy shop once this video goes live. And thanks for watching.